Welcome to the Chronicles of House Evel, Part 1, Episode 3. My name is Ionis Brighton, Assistant Orator of the Evelian Historical Society, Chasm City Chapter. Last time in the Chronicles, we explored the rise of the Giagan Empire through the conquests of the Kingdom of Arkan and its vassals, Svaldor and Kairesh. We also saw the ascendance of Chief Evel of the Eveli tribe and its contributions to the resistance against the invaders from the south. In this episode, we will learn about Evel's heir Glamadrel and a single decision which would dramatically change the fate of Giaga. We will also explore the early earldom of Evelia and the greater integration of the Eveli tribe into the empire. Year 403. The late High Chief Evel's heir, Glamadrel, is released from captivity within Fort Radgold, Galatini-occupied territories, by the imperial governor Linarius. Glamadrel returns to the Riddenor Peninsula in order to take his father's place as High Chief of the Riddenor clan, though the Eveli lands are still occupied by Svaldorian forces, reinforced by Kairasharians and Imperial Archaean capital forces. Year 404. In a bid to once again save the Evelic people, High Chief Glamadrel swears fealty to Lord Linarius and becomes a vassal of the Lander Plains governorship. The people are spared and not forced into slavery, as was done by the Duke of Svaldor. However, Glamadrel's decision creates a schism in the Eveli tribe, causing some nimble families to relinquish ties and leave the Riddenor Peninsula. These families include the progenitors to the ruling houses of the future successor states of Brucoma and Stormhelm. Glamadrel is thus granted the fiefdom of Evelia as its first earl. Year 406. A son is born to Earl Glamadrel and Lady Aya of Costelarang, named Zaman. Year 416. Over the years, Earl Glamadrel participates in the subsequent imperial campaigns of the Land of Iron and the Land of Mountains, and eventually helps bridge peace between the Iron tribes, the Hamuti, Burge, Sabari, Gali, and Avali tribes of the Land of Iron, and the Empire. Year 417. A daughter is born to Earl Glamadrel and Lady Aya named Glamadrel. Year 418. A daughter is born to Earl Glamadrel and Lady Aya named Mira. Year 420. A terrible plague strikes the continent. 1/6 of the population succumbs to the Black Death, including Earl Glamadrel and his son Zaman. Glamadrel inherits the earldom of Evelia, but is too young to administer the state. Her mother, Lady Aya, rules as regent until the girl's ascent. Year 421. The Empire, its forces heavily diminished due to the rapidly spreading plague, withdraws from the Lander Mountains. Year 436. Glamadrel comes of age and assumes rulership of Evelia as Erlessa. Year 440. The Esteli tribe, a former Puri clan member and rival of the Eveli that settled in the borderlands between the Land of Iron and Vandel Mountains, crosses Radawar Sound and invades the Riddenor Peninsula, destroying a large number of Erlessa Glamadrel's holdings. The Evelian leader is able to repel the invasion and retaliates by raiding into territories of two surviving members of the Nonovetran, the Serov and Omorov tribes. Erlasa Glamadrel requests support from the Hamuti and Burgi, two members of the so-called Iron Tribes, whose territories are a buffer with the Land of Mountains. Year 441. The Giagan Empire is invaded by a rival, a continental empire from across the ocean known as the Shohatari Dominion. This is the beginning of a conflict known as the First Hatara War. Large battles occur in the Land of Rivers, the Land of Valleys, and along the Pearl Coast. The war of rivalry between the Nonova clan and the descendants of the Prairie clan, the Burgi in the Hamuti tribes, and Earldom of Avelia continues unabated. Year 444. An Imperial Legion is deployed to the Land of Iron to aid Erlasa Glamadrel, which forces the Nonova clan to withdraw back into the Land of Mountains. Year 447. Erlasa Glamadrel sails across the ocean known as the Great Greek, with an army to assist the Empire in a counterattack against the Shohatari Dominion. Year 449. Erlasa Glamadrel survives the attack on Shohatari and returns to Avelia. Later that year, twin sons are born to Glamadrel and Hortum of Luxon, a descendant of the Lagati tribe. The sons are named Vandel and Jordanel II. The First Hatara War ends with the Giagan Empire claiming a decisive victory over Shohatari. Afterward, Erlasa Glamadrel and her family enjoy a period of relative peace and stability in Avelia. To be continued. If you enjoyed this content, please like and subscribe for more of the Chronicles of House Evel. Thank you for watching.